And I felt that, even though I was there for only a couple of weeks, I really felt that with the people that are still there. But the people are super nice. You know, me and this girl, we were in the, we went to the beach, and we, you know, you're sitting there, you got a table, and we went out to get some food, like literally. Gone for about 30 minutes. She left her phone on the table, you know. Yeah. She's like, nothing. Take it. Yeah. She said like no one's going to take it. I'm like,
yeah, not here. A little different here.
Yeah,
that's how I felt in Japan, in Okinawa.
Oh, well, that's different.
I mean, I know it's different, Okinawa,
Right.
but that's how we would leave our doors open or unlocked for like weeks at a time and we'd go on vacation. But to do that in the Philippines, I mean, that's just crazy.
Davao has
Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Star Tile. Hey, how's it sound? How does it look, you guys? Let me know. Chubs, good morning, Tim Desiak. Sounds good. Good to hear. I'm glad that it's working out again. Got my Timberwolves hat on. We're 3-0. 76ers are losing right now to Celtics, so Charlie's at home crying. Charlie out there. 60-20 is the exchange rate right now. 60-20. Crazy, huh?
Yeah. Damn, that's good.
Got Chris here. It's one of his last days. Is today it?
No, I got one more week left.
One more
next
week,
Sunday.
that's right. All right. Real quick, where we're from again?
Arizona. I live in Sierra Vista. Been all around the world too. So
good for you. You've been here a while.
Yes.
Charlie's friend.
Yep.
We've seen each other bouncing around. So you had a good time. You're still having a good time.
I always have a good time every time I come here.
Yeah, you've been here before. You're a veteran to all
2001, first time here.
Yeah.
So I've been coming every other year. Lived here for 2.5 years too. So at one time.
Yeah. Still married?
Still married.
Married Filipina?
23. Been together 23 years. 22 years married. She's gonna get mad at me when I tell her that I don't remember our anniversary. But it's October 18th. I remember.
There you go. He got it. He remembered. Well, good for you. Good for you. So you introduced Charlie to all this, didn't you?
No.
How does that work? I get some people confused.
No. I moved to Arizona where Charlie was working there.
Oh.
He had been coming here before from Afghanistan, I think it was. So he's been coming, going. But yeah, I've been here a lot longer than a lot of people, but a lot of people have lived here a lot longer.
Military? Were you military?
I was military. I was in the Army for 4 years, got out, and been government, contractor, employee.
Yes.
Been around the world. So.
Now, I'm not familiar with the military. For a 4-year, which is usually one enlistment, I think, do you get benefits after that service? Or would you have had to go to like Afghanistan?
It depends.
War?
It depends.
Not familiar enough.
If you stay here 20 years, you get your military retirement.
Yes.
If you have disabilities because of the military, you can get VA disability from that as well.
Okay, so a 4-year whatever, you don't get anything after you're out.
No, except for a VA disability that if something happened to you while you're in the military, you can claim that.
Okay, I got you. All right, cool. Hey, and we got Jim over here. Hi, Jim.
Hey, good morning.
How are you?
Good.
How was Davao?
Davao was fun. It was a lot of fun. The people there are so nice. I mean, they're just friendly, actually friendlier than here in Angeles or Manila. I think they're probably one of the friendliest. Filipinos are friendly in general, but I think Davao, they're just extremely friendly.
Clean, gorgeous.
Clean, again, also the cleanest city here in the Philippines that I've ever seen. The street are just like, you don't even see cigarette butts on the
That's
street.
nice. That's refreshing.
Yeah. Good. And it was nice. I also took a day trip to General Santos, another city about 2 hours south where Manny Pacquiao lives.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a house there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a house. It's a
palace.
Yeah.
Castle.
Palace is an understatement. I think it's one block.
Oh,
by
shit.
1 block by 1 block. Right up.
Yeah.
It was nice to see that, and but overall, I mean, it was nice to be out of this area, Mindanao.
You come here, you bounce between Angeles, the province, and then you travel. So that's good.
I do get around.
All right, so that's who we got so far. Let me catch up with some messages and see what we got out there in the world. Star Tile, Mike Fruity, Bruce, Tim Desiak, Paul Wagner. Hello, Paul Wagner. Let's turn our camera. You guys can see we're kind of sitting mid-rail today. Yeah, Bruce, 60-20. I think it hit 60 one time for like 2 minutes. Somewhere in the last 4 years, I don't remember when, but now it's over 60. It's held that way for over a day now, or 2 days. So.
That's a block long.
Oh, that's his house?
That's his house. One
That's
block
Pacquiao's house?
all the way to the
shit.
other, and the same way the other way.
Wow.
It's literally a block long.
You didn't go in there?
You didn't say, hey, what's up?
My
Yeah.
ass over there.
Jump the
you know.
wall?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
great.
his house up there, you know.
Wow.
Like a damn arena.
Yeah. Well, he's been a politician, top boxer.
Right.
He's going to box again, I think, if it works out with Merriweather or
They had,
Mayweather.
I think they had nicknamed him the Mexican assassin.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to make it sound so bad, but
Yeah.
he did knock out a lot of Mexican
Oh, yeah, yeah.
champions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's great. Manny Pacquiao, Efren Reyes, two huge celebrities here. Tim Desiak, the Spurs are doing great. Spurs, who they playing? San Antonio Spurs. Yeah. Lakers are 3-0. Timberwolves are 3-1. You need to tip your flat-billed hat down to your eyebrows. Yeah, Ricky. Tucking my ears in. I don't know. Otherwise, it rides funny, but I want to keep it a flat. I always bend these things so that they're, and I want to keep this one flat. But it makes me have to tuck ears a little bit. Tony Santos. Tony, does this hat look familiar? I think you had brought or sent me this hat. Did you bring this? No, okay, Tony, I think. I get confused sometimes.
I know.
We'll have to see if he comments that it was from him. John Allen, good morning, one and all. Dean Key. Yes, get your benefits for the 4-hour VA hospital house loans. You just don't get a retirement pension. Okay, all right. They're chiming into our conversation there. There's the dogs. He's going to get in that trach right there.
Is he really?
Yeah. Get in there,
Oh, my
dogs.
gosh.
Isn't that cool? We catch him most mornings doing that same thing. Amazing, right?
That's so cool.
There's some guys here with dogs without a leash. They're so well trained. That one's on a leash. I bet he could walk those two without a leash.
Yeah.
Joe, good morning, Chad. How did your Vikings do in the draft? Did the new Viking GM fill the voids that the team is lacking? Joe, you know what? I haven't even seen it. I don't know who we got. I don't even remember hearing anything about it, in fact. So I hope they did well. Bill says, I have a question. In landing in Manila in August, but my flight doesn't get in till 11:30 p.m. Will the bus to SM Clark still be running? And also, will the money changers at the airport in Angeles be open? Yeah, you should be able to get some kind of money. I wouldn't do too much exchange at the airport. Maybe 100 or a couple hundred there. But wait till you get into wherever you're going to go. The buses run all night. They may drop every half hour during the real early morning hours, but they'll still run every hour. And that's where they got me when I first got here. They told me the buses weren't running at 4 in the morning or whenever I got to town, 4:30, and they were running.
We usually get swag, margarita station.
Yeah. Yes.
It's decent at the airport. It's usually about, like maybe 1 or 2 pesos less.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's not too bad at the airport? Okay.
Yeah.
I always thought they gouged you a little bit more. What's she doing there? That little lady boy there in the camera. Let's say hi again. So yeah, you can take the bus. Terminal 3, I think you have to get to. You'll fly in international into 1, I believe, and then take a grab over to 3 for a couple hundred pesos. They do have a shuttle, but I've never seen the shuttle or used the shuttle. So Start 4 years used to be called a bonus baby. You get paid $20K for that 4 years. Oh, military, I think he's talking about. Saul Goodman, 10 days until Wheels Up. I'll be there the 8th early. Good question, Bill. I'm arriving early morning too. Yeah, you guys, I wouldn't worry about getting a van unless you really, you know, you're going to be frazzled. I had jet lag. It was my first time here. I was exhausted. I was happy. I was excited. I listened to the bullshit that they got me as a new guy. Paid that $7,000 to jump into a taxi to get here. I had a rental car lined up. I wanted to catch somebody at breakfast. It all worked out, but I overspent to get here that first time. So yes, if you can, take the bus. Scooter. Cool, that's where I'm headed. Actually, Samal.
Yeah.
That's right down there?
Beautiful island.
Yeah, Samal Island?
It's island off Davao.
Oh, okay.
About maybe 20-minute ferry ride. from
Yeah.
Davao.
I need to get down that way. You know, just the political, the religious corruption or whatever feuds gonna freak me out. But I guess if you're in big cities, you don't see any of that, right?
No, and
You don't hear about it.
Davao is like the durian capital
Yeah.
of the Philippines. So I tried durian for the first time.
Oh my God.
How is that? What the hell is durian?
Durian,
Yeah.
the smell,
Is it a fruit?
yeah, it's a fruit.
Oh, I
The
know what you're
smell-
talking about.
The smell
Okay.
is,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about now. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Once you got past the smell,
Yeah.
you know.
Sorry.
It wasn't bad.
Mike Foodie. Normally the bus runs every hour, 24 hours a day, and I've seen it less. If you want a private car, let me know, and I'll post the guy's contact. I used him several times for 3,500 pesos. See, you can do that. You don't have to worry about sharing and worrying about luggage underneath the bus and all that, but the Spurs are playing the Trailblazers. Oh, yeah. Paul Wagner, Chubs. I had to change my flight coming here. I'm now coming October 1st and staying until the 26th. All right. Keep coming to the lives and chatting it up and letting us know. We'll do the countdown later in the year here when you're coming. Nick Moeller, good morning. Nixon, Minnesota. Slick Rick, good morning, Chad, from San Francisco, California. Any new news on Phillies Bar on Red Street? No, they're still kind of investigating. Wolfpack's trying to say that there's no interior damage, but I just can't believe that. But they did release that it's going to be, you know, fixed and whatever, and it's going to be a few months before anything. So I don't know how extensive of a fire investigation they do. People bring up fraud and insurance fraud, which I don't know even how good the insurance is here. So I'll keep you posted whatever I hear. Nick Moeller, good Minnesota Sports Day yesterday. Wolves and Wild both win. I saw that. Nick, I got the Timmies on. I've been wearing this hat now for a couple days, so you can Google search Genesis P2P Manila to SM card. They post the hours. Thank you, Mike, for adding that. Genesis P2P Manila to SM card. Mr. McCarty, do the bars and clubs have sprinklers inside? No. I haven't seen a sprinkler inside of anything. Maybe out on Clark. I know that the Candy towers and everything have had to upgrade to sprinkler systems. Their buildings. So it's something new. So anything new here on out, I'm sure is going to be sprinklers. But all them old bars and shit on Walking Street, no. I mean, you take your life in your own hands there sometimes, and hopefully you get the hell out.
It used to be one of my favorite places.
Cambodia?
Cambodia. That was Cambodia.
Oh, okay.
That was
I ran into a guy yesterday at the car show over in Hensonville who sent me 22 old pictures of bars and some stuff, Clark and whatever. I'm putting together a vlog with that. I hope he's got more. Because he said he's got a ton of old photos and stuff, and I'm excited to post them to you guys. To all you old military and everybody else who's been here back in the past. To spur some memories or something, I think, and that would be great. DS, maybe starting a shift later, Brick Lane. Bill, okay, thanks. Tony Santos, yep, that was me. Looks good on you. You got the Raiders one morning. You got to rep, yes, I'll wear the Raiders. Now that my Timbies are in whatever and it's not football season. And the Vikings, Raiders, and Timberwolves hats from Tony Santos. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony. Robert McMahon, good morning, Chad. So glad you're back on lives. Yeah, I don't think we'll maybe go 2 hours, but we'll see. We'll see who shows up and how it goes. Louis GV, hello Chubs. Do you have any plan B if you get your channel demonetized? YouTube is making changes, stricter channel guidelines. Can you survive without? It'd be a while. I could recreate something. But they're getting rid of the AI generated stuff and whatever else. Not too worried. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we have to, if we have to. Joe 39 Flex Fit. New era hats are my go-to for hats compared to the 59, 50 fitted. Yes, more comfort on the head. I got one that just crushes my forehead, even at the biggest setting. There's something wrong about it. Not these ones I have. These nice ones Tony gave me, but I know what you're talking about. There's a couple hat makers that something just isn't right. Scooter, Stinky Fruit, yes. Tim Disiak, anyone that does YouTube for their incomes needs to wake up. Bill, thanks everyone. Rod Nishimoto, which bar was forced to close because of the fire? Just Bakara? Yeah, Bakara. Level 3 next door, which was the Urban, was the latest. Skin Gentlemen's Club. Used to be the old Nile, I believe it was. And a few other things probably in between. That one was affected on the outside. I don't know about the inside, but just those two from what I can tell. Road Dog Travel. Good morning. Night from Ohio. You guys are rolling into spring back at home there. That's a good time. I always like the spring. Shit's greening up. Trees are budding. You get excited, you get outside and get your chores done again. Rodney Shimoto, like airplanes, you need to know where the exits are due to fires. Yes, scary but true if you can't remember when you're drunk. Yeah. Yes. I don't know if there's a back entrance to some of those places. So if you had to go out the front and it's got a fire out there like this Bakara did, I'd hate to be trapped in something like that. Smoke inhalation and shit.
Something to think about now.
Yeah, right.
I go into one of these bars.
Right, take a look and see where your exit would be. Your
Well, how am I going to get out?
bailout, yeah. Focus on Asia. Hello, JR. Good morning. Tiger Woods. Good morning, Chad. Tiger, checking in. As always, love you guys. I do fire inspections in Los Angeles. How many buildings I would have to close in Angeles City? On my old man, everything would be shut down. Oh, shit. Yep. Fire protection's pretty strict in the U.S. There's a lot more fires there.
Spend probably an hour before you just shutting down the place.
Yeah. But we do all that timber construction back in the States, whereas here a lot of this shit is concrete. It'll still transfer from building to building, but in the States you get something timber built and all the wood we use, it just kind of ignites everything. Rodney Schmoda, have you checked out Ocean Club nearby yet? Any good? Ocean Club? No, that's around the back street here. Never been in there. I don't even think I peeked in there, to tell you the truth. Oh, Nana, Ocean Bar, Crystal Palace, we've been in.
We went to Crystal Palace.
Yeah. Hopefully they got more girls now. They were kind of hurting for girls. Were they? There was more girls?
No.
Oh, Slim Pickens? Yeah.
Slim Pickens.
Tough. Mike Foodie, we got home after being away for 3 weeks. My grass is green, very long. Ground is too wet to mow. Nice. I love it. Love it, love it. Look at those kids having a ball right there. Hang on, kids. No helmets. Their little cage. Mike, you got a riding lawnmower? You got a big yard? I think you probably have a big yard. You must have a zero radius something. Cut grass for a long time. All through high school, I cut grass for people. It was a good job. I always thought I'd be a good golf course mower. The lines, you know. I worked for a guy who owned many flooring stores.
Okay.
So he owned a huge peninsula there on the lake I grew up on. 200 plus trees I had to hand trim around. You know, after mowing the lawn, which took about 20 hours a week to mow, I had to trim. I hated fucking trimming. I always liked mowing grass. Focus on Asia. We've been away a little over 2 months. Only thing I need to mow is my bush. Yeah. What bush are you talking about, JR? That might be too much information. You can't do that when you're in Japan, mow bush. Mark M, good morning, Chad. Breakfast crew, hope all is well. Hello, Mark. Hello, Mark. Is there less traffic there due to the increase in fuel prices? You could thank the Trump when he returns to America. Yeah, it did drop there a little bit. But now the prices have gone from like 96 to 84 a week ago to like 76. So they've come down pretty quick. You know, it went from like $6.50 a gallon when you do the conversion down to like $4.80, I think, right about now.
Yeah.
A gallon. So yeah, we did feel it there for a while. The reason I really know is the Filipinos came out of the woodwork looking for money. I hate saying that, but it's true. All of a sudden they're feeling it more than we feel it.
Yeah, definitely. This was the other thing that I saw in Davao, near Davao.
Oh,
an eagle.
It's an eagle?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where they have a sanctuary there.
Okay. Cool.
Which was nice. I didn't even know they had it.
Yeah.
But evidently this
The bird on the bill? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's still there in the
Yeah.
sanctuary. It was kind of hidden.
Okay.
They're still there. I think it was a cool Philippine eagle.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Mike's got a zero-turn Kubota. 3 acres. Oh, yeah. You're going to need a rider. Hawaii is $4.59 unleaded per gallon.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially in Hawaii.
Yeah. Right. California's got to be astronomical. Minnesota, Nick, what do you got out there for gas prices? You up to 4? I don't think it ever got to 4, did it? I don't even know.
I love driving east because the gas prices get cheaper and
Yeah.
cheaper as you drive
Yeah.
east.
Yeah. Let me bring up, I think I had started to talk about Fidel and Agnes, and then we got cut off. Last Monday it was, we get to the hour mark, and then the Wi-Fi cut off here. That's why it ended so quickly. And then the signal didn't come back here for like 20 minutes. But Fidel and Agnes were sick, both of them. We were starting to talk about that. They had come to me. They didn't really want to ask, but they did eventually. So I had given them a little bit of money, but they were looking for some assistance. Not asking you guys to help out. If you want to do some direct messaging with me off this live, if you want to offer up something to Fidel and Agnes, that would be nice. You don't have to. Done what I could do. I don't even know what the bill was at the hospital that they were at, and they were pretty shy about all the numbers and stuff, which I respect, but you know, when you get to know Filipinos here as an American or any other nationality, when you befriend these people, they'll come to you a few times a year now and then and look for a little assistance. You know, that's something I didn't expect or whatever, but I understand. I don't know why they maybe just don't get real jobs. But when you've pedaled and you've done food cart for a while, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if Fidel and Agnes can separate from each other that long. They're kind of relying on each other, so. Let me know, you guys, whatever you want to do.
I mean, I don't mind helping someone once in a while, but then it seems like it comes back again.
See,
And again.
And that's where I start to cringe more and more.
Right. Like, why? I mean, I did it as a favor once.
Yes.
But why does it seem like every time there's an emergency, I become a go-to person or a
Yeah.
yeah.
And they'll even name drop now and then, you know, Edgar, when's Edgar coming back? And other people that have helped them out. They remember those people. And they search them out. So
Most often you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, right? Because you know how hard life is. But then once you give that initial help, it seems like they will come back.
Yes. Yeah. Even like Nicole's and a few of these girls asking for cigarette money. Boom! Once you give them a couple of change, you know, it's every day they see you. What do you got? Did I just get 20 pesos? Be prepared if you're coming this way. Bill's looking for that private number from Mike Fruity. Right on. 76 ain't bad. Glad we missed the 100 plus a liter, but it ain't over yet, right? Absolutely, JR. 349 in South Carolina, 329 a gallon in San Antonio, 359 in South Carolina. Okay, nice. Amara Mosula, Club Club member for 400 years. Thank you, my friend. $5.75 a gallon in California. Woo! Wow. I think that takes the cake here so far.
What was the high?
Yeah, what did you get up to there in California at the peak? Because I'm sure it started to come back down. Paul Wagner, at Costco, I paid $5.29 a gallon. Boy, Costco's usually cheaper. $3.98 in New Jersey, $3.89 in Rhode Island. Your sound is much better this week. Rod Nishimoto, glad it is fixed. Yeah, you know what? When they had that fire on Walking Street, the power went out. So when the power went out all along here, the generator kicks in after a few minutes. And if you look down here to the right, that green thing right here is the generator. So when that kicked in and rebooted the electric here, I think it reset the Wi-Fi, which is something I wanted the owner to do, but the owner hasn't been around in like a month. Nobody else here really knows what's going on. So, I'm glad it's fixed myself. Started making me wonder about my phone. I tested everything. In fact, I changed a few settings on my phone, and I don't know what I changed. Now I need to go back and reset, but thank God it's all working, so. Paul Wagner, San Diego, that is. Paul Wagner. $5.29 a gallon at Costco. San Diego. Slick Rick, 6 to 6 in San Francisco. What? $6. Hate saying no to those asking for help, but when you do help, as you guys stated, they look for you again. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Here comes Macdo. JR says, after this trip, I'll be hitting up some people at Breakfast Rails to recoup some pesos. There you go, focus on Asia. Right on the other side, he'll be peso. Oh, look at that guy. What do you got on today? Tequila berries and pina coladas.
Yeah, that's me.
What do you got? Income tax? You gotta do it yet, or you gotta?
I'm doing it.
Oh, you get an extension or something?
Everybody gets extensions. If you're overseas, you just gotta. You
send the paperwork in with your return, and you get the extension. It used to be automatic, but I don't know.
I put it off to the last week.
People normally just get an extension when they owe, right?
Yeah. There's that box to check. I don't have all the money
You're
right
getting
now.
money, like, come on, my money now.
Well, I heard some horror stories of somebody having to pay in $30,000. Wasn't it 30,000 I told you?
Yeah,
30,000. 6,000.
6,000 was not fun. 6,000 was not fun.
I would hate that.
It was 18 this year.
You had to pay 18?
18,000 this year?
Yeah. I saw the property in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
3820 because I made too much. I took out a lot of 401k things.
Okay. 3,800.
Yeah,
Okay.
3820. Actually, like they say.
Yeah. Oh my God, is that a guy?
For my rice.
No, I got nothing.
News for the day.
Yeah. What's the day? What's the news?
Monday.
Oh yeah, she's been parading it around here all morning. Yeah. Looks nice, but I feel wrong saying that.
No holes, only holes, right?
Yeah. All holes, no poles.
Right now, Monday. Bye-bye.
Yeah. You're leaving?
Wait.
You're going.
Yeah, it's supposed to open up the airspace yesterday.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ceasefire. So we'll see. You'll get there.
I've
You'll
been
get stuck.
starting off again. Hey, how long they're paying?
Yeah. So you just go right there. You're not going to the States again. The bids are there?
Right there.
Right there.
The lady's supposed to be getting a queen visa thing.
Yeah. Good.
We'll see.
Wow.
Go check, count the chickens for the hand.
Right. Exciting.
What happens when you get and the visa in my hand? I know I'll go.
Yeah. Macdo's leaving us again.
Hey, buddy, Bruce got out of here.
Yeah.
They went out for a few.
Did ya?
And now you left. You go out for two.
Yeah. We're talking about going out. We went Friday pool league. We 2 o'clock pool league at Kona. We wanted to keep going. No, pool league was at Thunderbirds down Perimeter Road Bars. So we wanted to go to Black Satin to check it out afterward, play a couple more games of pool. We walked in, they covered up the pool table, they had a show coming on. Of course, once Johnny heard that they had a show coming on, we weren't going anywhere else. So we sat there and we watched some of the show, and boy, their show was pretty interesting. Topless and vibrators, and maybe I probably can't say these things, but I did. Black Satin, little puny petites like I like, a few of those. And they had quite a selection, yeah.
What's the name of the place?
Black Satin, right across from Candy Bar, across the street there.
Is it only on that particular day? Or
Yeah, I think it's Fridays.
Friday?
Oh my God. It totally convinced Johnny and Robert and James that they wanted to play pool league there on Fridays. We want to transfer somewhere else. But they don't open until 3 and we needed them to open at 1. We did transfer our Sunday night league to Kona. We now play for Kona Bar. So that was last night too. We had our first night at Kona as the home base. That was cool. That was cool.
He used to go to show one of those bars right there at the strip with the little midget girl comes out there with a big old strap on. I mean, we're talking
Yeah.
big strap on.
Well, there was no strap-ons or anything like that this time, but it was a good show. It was a good show. Yeah. Johnny had front row, Johnny and Robert. Snippers row, tucking some bills. Had a few surprised looks on the girls' faces when they got a little deep.
Did they smell the vibrator or what?
I think this one was Evelyn, and this one was Joy. This one was Mary, and then I think this one might have been Robert. Robert got in the way or something. Yeah, no. Woo! Okay. odd niche. Is it wrong to ask for those favors if you're providing money? Okay, run to the JJ Market and pick up some groceries. Run to Jollibee and pick up some lunch. Just thinking, there you go. That would be smart. Yeah, I started giving food to Junior and others like that sometimes. Oh yeah, that's maybe why he's so big. Star Tile. It was $270 before the conflict in Atlanta. Today it is $349. Costco was $320. Mike Foodie shared the number for the personal driver. Perfect. $320 is a deal. Is a deal? W. Brent. Coming back in September, but thinking about mid-June now. Missing certain things that are there. Yeah, a lot of people miss certain things. Yeah. Tim DCX says, good morning, Macdo. Mark down, Macdo. Mike Foodie, Macdo. When is Macdo leaving? You're leaving this week, or you don't know? Pretty quick.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Probably.
I might know more today. Well, tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I wake up and I might just...
Yeah. Crazy.
Wait on a visa and a plane ticket, so I'm not going anywhere without either.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Or, excuse me, I'm not going anywhere without both.
Yes. Yeah. Make sure it's all set in stone.
Yeah.
Be free. Good morning, Chad and breakfast crew. Patrick and I will be there to join you guys again in August. Oh, this is Preston. Can't wait in August. May, June, July, August. You'll be here before you know it. Charlie, be free. Charlie's at home crying because his 76ers are losing. No, he had something going on today. What do you have going on? Oh, yeah. Daughter, school, tuition, enrollment. Ricky USA, Perimeter Road Bar private parties are fun. Yeah. That surprised the hell out of me, man. They went pretty crazy there at Black Sabbath. Cuties. Real cute. Puts a smile on me face still. Focus. Nothing exciting about going to the Middle East to work right now. Ain't no money worth that. There you go. JR's chiming in. Focus.
I don't know about that. There were plenty of contractors in Afghanistan and Iraq during the height of the war.
Yeah. I guess it would depend on the amount of money, but
They got paid a
No.
lot.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sure Mac was going to make out pretty well, but I can't see going back to work. But yeah. Then again, I worked with a guy who retired at age 65, went home for about a year and couldn't handle being at home, so he came back to work. He was so used to the routine and the schedule, and it just kept him kept him moving, I guess.
There was a lady who was handing out towels at the gym there in Afghanistan. She was earning $90,000 a year.
Woo! Handing out towels.
Yeah.
90,000.
76.
Wow. Wee. Jeez. Hey. Nothing wrong with that. Otis Barrett, good morning. The breakfast gang looks like a little light this morning. It is today. For some reason, we got a little lighter. Now that our Wi-Fi is good, we're happy. So I might be jacking up again. Then again, some of these peeps are leaving. Robert McMahon's reminding everybody, thumbs up. What do we got, 102 people and 28 thumbs up? What is going on? Balibago, Mr. Chad alive. Hello, Balibago. Did your plans change? Weren't you going to come this way in June or something and you had to put it off because of gas prices, ticket prices? I forget what that was, what your story was. Chet Jarvis in Cincinnati. Good morning, Chet. Good to hear from you. Mark's coming back in July. And it will be to live here. Mark's coming to live here. See, that's what we like to hear. Way to go, Mark. Pulling the trigger. Retiring, moving here. Woo! Fast Eddie, hey Chad and Breakfast Club members, I finally got realized from YouTube jail, released from YouTube jail. Fast Eddie the jokester. Usually gives us a bad dad joke now and then. Goes to YouTube jail every week. YouTube jail, crazy. David the Grunt, good morning to you. Yeah, it's nice to be back on lives. Everything working out. Mark, I'm lucky you moving to fantasy land. Couldn't post comments for 2 weeks now, and I didn't say anything offensive the last time. Hello, how you doing? How you doing, brother? Yeah, fine. Yeah, good. I'm good. Yes. You've been gone for a while. Oh, okay. How long are you here for? 2.5 years. Wow. Quick.
Papa, I don't want my daddy. I want you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I want to be alone.
Right on. Good to see you. How long? Hello.
Now I'm here 1.5.
Okay.
Then I'll go back to Bataan.
Yeah. Our paths will cross a few times. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Take care. Rockstar. Mark says he's feeling lucky to have the opportunity. Nice.
Yeah.
Otis Bear saw in the news United Airlines has raised ticket prices 20% and other airlines to follow. Wow. Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah, first ones that go up.
I know. We get used to the price, right? I think I just saw something that there was an assassination attempt on Trump again or something at a rally. Not a rally, a White House, something gathering. Crazy. World's a crazy place, everyone. World's a crazy place. Did you order food, Jim, or you already ate?
Already in.
Oh, shit.
French toast.
Yeah, it's quick and easy. I like the French toast. Quick and easy, yeah. Macdo's got his food coming, I believe. Fast Eddie, I'm gonna keep this one clean so I can post again. The next jail time will be a month. Yeah, they kind of warn you if you do it again and again. Rome, good morning, Chad and the Breakfast Crew. 44 days to go. See you guys soon. I can't wait to be part of the Breakfast Crew in the house. You have a wonderful day. Rome, right on. Keep us posted. 44 days. That'll be quick. Fast Eddie, I started out with nothing, and I'm so proud to say that I still have most of it. Okay? You tried to get in, but got nowhere with him, but they ran him out. Scooter. California, you tried to get in, but got nowhere with him. Okay. Oh, you're talking about the shooter. I saw him laying face down on the ground there and all. I don't understand why people do shit like that. Dan Soy, hello Dan Soy. Correspondence dinner at the White House, that's what it was, yes. How long are you here for then, Jim? Are you going to be here for a while?
Just till Wednesday.
Wednesday,
then I'll be back next month, middle of the month. I'll fly out on May 17th.
Okay.
back to States.
Back to the States. All right. Yeah.
Back to prison.
You're
I
here
don't want to
about,
say that. I don't want
are you here like 6 months a year, would you say?
I would say,
Pretty much. Seems like you're here about 6 months a year, coming and going, and traveling to other parts of the world. So that's good.
yeah, and other parts of the Philippines.
Other parts of the Philippines. That's nice too. Yeah. Did you grow up in Diamond?
No, in Zambales is where.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
First 2 years of my life was here.
Okay.
I mean, this whole place was a lot different back in the
Yeah.
Most of the guys will never be able to tell stories
Right.
of what happened back then.
I have a picture that I'll be putting in the vlog of Phillies, what Phillies looked like in the 70s or something. It wasn't a restaurant or whatever. It looks like some building or so. I don't even know what it looks like. But I'll show you guys in the picture somebody sent me.
You gotta remember that was like disco era. Disco.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the height of it.
Interesting. Good. A couple of videos coming out here soon. Plus, I still got to get the baby shower out there for Raymond. Hey, Adrian Smith, if you're out there, you just had a birthday here a day or two ago. Happy birthday to you. Mayor Raymond's there in the States right now. If you guys are there and out there somewhere, hello, happy birthday. I think Mayor Raymond was just going to have a quick stint back to the States for a couple weeks and then make it back. As you all know, his girlfriend Kiana is pregnant and is going to be having a baby here very shortly, within a month or so. So the baby shower that we were part of, Charlie and Marife and I and whatever, it was a good time. I just haven't posted that yet. I don't know. You guys don't want to see the whole thing, so I'm going to cut it down to the fun parts and add it into probably a scraps video. So. Focused on Asia, Reddit's the only breakfast crew. It has to be the best. Absolutely. Mr. Pat. Good morning, Chad. Ugly posted a video earlier. Big meetup soon. Sounds good. Big meetup soon, huh? I didn't know anything about that. Ugly came down last week when we got abruptly cut off at 1 hour. Where are we at now? 47 minutes. So he was going to try to make it back down again. Jump on a live. He may show up today. He may come next Monday or next Friday.
They're getting ready to have another, what's that,
Yeah.
What is it?
Single at 40's coming next month. It's coming here in a few weeks. May first week of May. I think like 6th and 8th or something like that. Yeah. I think he's gonna do two different nights with a day in between. Bar hop, day off, bar hop. So if you're around, yes, yeah, those are fun. Just to see them spend money, a lot of smiles, a lot of laughs, girls dancing and stuff. It's cool. Bars let you film inside because they're spending, a lot of money. So I'll be here. All right. I'll send you I'm sure you already follow it, but they'll be posting closer and closer. They'll be posting more. Don J, have tourism levels picked up? Not really. I went and walked around the parade grounds a couple of laps here 2-3 nights ago, and then I had a craving for a Kokomo's lemonade. So I went down, I think it was at Kokomo's at like a 7:30, and the street was surprisingly busy. We were commenting how it looked and how many people were out and about. So I don't get down here enough, and the only way I can determine tourism levels is by the amount of action on Walking Street, unfortunately, which I don't make it down to enough. I think there's a steady number of low tourism numbers. Patrick Tarr, good morning, Patrick. Fast Andy, what is the difference between Dubai and Abu Dhabi? The person of Dubai don't really like the Flintstones, but the people of Abu Dhabi do. Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, Abu Dhabi. Yeah. There you go, Fast Andy. That was safe. You shouldn't get in trouble on that one. Abu Dhabi Doo. That's what it is. Abu Dhabi Doo. Ace Bachelor Tom, how about Ace? Maybe he could bring the baby to the bar to show it off. He probably will. A few people do. Abu Dhabi Doo. Haha, I get it. Hector Juba, Disneyland has better security than that building where the Trump dinner was held. Wow. That's surprising they got that close. But Almay, Hawaii, good morning to you. Army Lou, good morning. With tourism down, freelancers should have off-season pricing. Yeah.
Quite a few girls that probably got employed after that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You know, there's been a change in girls working in the bars. I was going to do a video on this. I think Ace had heard me going to do something and they jumped on it, but freelancers. There's going to be more freelancers here. The girls working in the bars, I think, get a following and then they just stop the bar and then they freelance at like a mega dance. They'll go hang out in the middle of the night. At the end of the night, if they don't find somebody, they're all right. But there's a lot of foreigners or a lot of other people that go in there looking for those freelancers at a discounted rate compared to a bar fight.
Right. And
It's going to be the trend now.
Most of them, once the bar closed,
Yes.
that's when
Yes. Yeah. I see some videos from inside there at Megadance and all. Do you ever go to Megadance there, Jim? Anything like that? Have you? How about these other ones like Eclipse or Skytrax or any of that? Eclipse.
The other one is R&B.
Yeah, down by me. Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. There's the Koreans in there, but it's an old friend of Edgar. Actually, his brother owns that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah.
Especially when Edgar
I'd like to
is in
see
town.
that place at night. Yeah, when Edgar comes, we'll do that.
Yeah, it's
check that place out.
It's fun.
Dude, they got valet parking. They are packed every time I drive by there on the weekends and stuff. So they do good business. R&B down towards Koreatown, everyone we're talking about. I don't know if anybody's ever been there. Let us know if you have, but it's exciting. Lots of clubs here, lots of different opportunities or things that you could do if you're a bar hopper, live music, discos, freelancers, bar finds, whatever you want.
And whatever age.
Yeah,
That's probably the most important.
yeah, any age.
It's in the States.
Participate.
Looking at me like, did you get lost? And you're going somewhere else.
Right. You go to a popular bar in your 50s in the States where it's a 20s and 30-year-old hangout.
Right.
They look at you like, what are you doing here, old man? You perv? You're tying up a seat.
Chester.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's so true. With tourism down, freelancers should have. Yeah, we haven't seen Braces in a while. I don't know where Braces is at. Then again, she takes Mondays off. It's Monday, right? Yeah. I get confused sometimes. Is this the beginning of the weekend or the end of the weekend? How's Nebraska, Patrick? How's the job going? You all right? We have 54 minutes. We're gonna go a little bit over an hour here and see if it cuts off again. I think it cut off at like 100 and an hour and 4 minutes. Might be a new Wi-Fi thing here. We'll find out.
Oh, yeah.
Hammer Club's got its usual nobody. I don't even see customers sitting inside over there. Screens are cooking. Music's cooking. Nice place, nobody there. Angeles City expats. Tourism arrivals in the Philippines was 1.76 million arrivals in the first quarter. A 2.6% year-on-year increase versus Vietnam 6.67 million, up 12.5%. So up, but still very slow. Yeah, you can feel it. I don't mind the lower tourism levels.
Oh yeah, and it depends where we're talking about.
Yeah, I think the Barakites and shit are still pretty crazy.
Mostly European.
Yeah. Those hot spots, tourist traps, are going to do well. Here, where it's more women and fantasy land, the price is going up. Yeah, sex tourism. People don't want to spend the amounts that the bar fights have got to now. So.
I would love to come go back.
Dan, so isn't every day a weekend here? Absolutely. That's why I forget what day it is. Most of the time.
Next time we'll have to hang out and see what those 18,000.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't you and Jade go racing in there and they were gone?
They were gone already.
They were gone.
You know, when they opened at 6 and we got there at 7 and they were gone.
Oh.
There were 3 girls that are
18,000 bar fine. Jesus. Gone.
gone.
They're on reserve.
Yeah.
I wonder what the girls get out of that. You know, do they get 8,000 pesos? Or do they get 2,000 pesos? Wow.
I just want to see what they look like.
Yes. Yeah, they float? Yeah. Is it like a fountain of youth? Your aging goes backwards when you spend time with that one, or what? Jesus. Patrick Tower, pretty boring in Nebraska. Might be changing jobs soon. Might go to a different county. But doing the same thing for more money. There you go, Patrick.
Yes.
Ace Bachelor, that guy with the broom going to sweep the garbage into the gutter down the sewer drain. Oh yeah, there's a lot of that going on. It's almost rainy season here, so fill those gutters up. Everything flows downstream until it clogs. Otis Berg, yeah. Now they got a table of 2 in there. Everyone thinks it's like a money laundering thing. I don't know. It's, the guy who owns it or is running it, leasing it, has a lot of money behind him, so it's not going to close as quickly as some other ones that are no customers. Mike says, Patrick, you should find some work online. Then you can live anywhere. Right on. Otis got back from Thailand yesterday and it was packed with tourists. Yeah, they just got done with their Songkran. So it should have been a little slower than Songkran. But yeah, they're doing some good tourism levels there. Hammer does well at night. I saw that when I was there. Okay. I drive by sometimes at night and I still don't see too many there. I see a lot of people outside here, but Rodney Moto, did the small food kiosks open yet? Across from the Western Fields Restaurant Pool Bar on Red Street. Not yet. I don't know what they're doing in there. They've kind of cordoned off half of it and they're storing shit on the one side. But nothing's really getting worked on there anymore. Can't do much online, have to be in the courtroom, have to learn.
I'm
jugs?
I want to see her job.
Dan Soy, how's the new candy coming along? I think they're still laying the foundations and the garage. Nothing's really been erected yet in that area that I know of. I haven't been by there in a few weeks, but maybe I'll trip by there today. Any more trips planned? You know, this would be about the time I leave. Is on Monday, so I can get back for Fridays, leagues and all. Nothing right now. Todd says if you guys want to come to the Philippines, better than tourism is slow. Better when tourism slows. The market sets prices, the deals will be better. There will be less competition. Yes. Bert, yo. Yeah, more girls, less tourism. Can be good, can be bad. 97 people, 53 thumbs ups. Perfect.
Those girls can like literally sit back there.
Yeah, dude, they're talented. They don't hold on. They can work their phone and ride on the side saddle on a bike like that.
A whole
Some of
family of
these-
6 on there too. So
Yeah. I followed a few girls there, and those guys are flying, and the girls aren't holding on. I want to too, like that. Or their shoes are barely holding on to their feet. Their flip flops. I don't know.
And they're playing on a cell phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what the girl was doing.
Yeah. Doing business on her phone. What do you got, Macdo? You're back to the breeds.
Yeah, I tell them every time, look at Christy. Yeah, they can do it up. So far so good, but I know it's just a matter of time.
Did you get the bacon on the side or on the inside or anything? Okay.
Something else.
Yeah.
Yep, it's all right.
All right. Mystery meal sometimes.
Really good. And they got a good selection for breakfast. That's 24 hours a day. Well, open to set book.
Yeah. Simple.
You can go there and get what they call kitchen sink. They bring it up to me in the front.
Yeah.
They're in the sit book. Yeah.
and we've been to the one down in Civic the other
Yeah.
day. It was really good.
You go,
Right inside Clark.
some park and you go around the runway, and I think it's that first line once you make it past, no, the second line. Once you make it past the runway, that's right here on the left. There's 2 banks right there. A bunch of buildings, I think
Yeah.
the gas station.
Little mall. Yeah.
So, question: if you wanted to impress somebody with dinner, where would you go?
Impress them for dinner. Good question.
Casino?
Casino buffet
Okay.
Inside the casino.
inside the casino. Yeah, they got Hard Rock, which is something that most of these Filipinos probably aren't going to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a book.
Han Casino. Yeah. Yep. Been there a few times. The desserts. Holy shit. You order a cheesecake or a halo halo or something, and the dessert size is huge. They're made for like 2.
Yeah.
The prices aren't too bad for desserts. The food too was big portions and reasonable.
I mean, the
Swiss Chalet is good. Kind of a quiet, romantic, something. Mad butter I didn't have a problem with, but then again they really catered to us when we were there. Some people say the wait time might be obnoxious. Rooftops are always kind of fun.
They are.
If it's a cooler evening. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you got a hot date?
No. We've got
You
some
gotta-
friends. We got some friends we haven't seen in. We have
Minute.
some friends we haven't seen in a few years, and I have to decide where we're going to dinner tomorrow night. So,
What's her name?
no. Friends.
Yeah. Are they all gonna get on there?
Oh.
Yeah, one. Oh no, just the one. Yeah, she changes her hair a lot.
Who's she trying to fool? Who's he trying to fool? Just saying.
I agree, Chad. On your YouTube analytics, do you get skip ad info? Skip ad info? No. No, I don't think that's a category. Skip ad info. I don't usually look at the analytics. I used to all the time, but no. There is some categories, and they change it all the time. Bert, what's up, my friend Bert? Brenda K. Harney from California. Hello, Brenda K. Harney. Tom Harvey, are you out there somewhere? We haven't seen Tom the Mango Man in a long time here. Radio voice.
You had to go straight.
Yeah, his wife or something broke her ass. Some shit broke her back. Dan Soy says, I hear Overstay moved back to Subic area. He may have. I think I saw a thumbnail, something about moving. Bert says, Walking Street is my old school days. There you go. Thailand tourism first quarter, 9.3 million international arrivals, but they have cut year projections by 20%. Todd with the stats, yeah. Bert says, what is the status of them classic cars? Classic cars. Went to a car show yesterday, 65 Corvette was there, and like a 70 Challenger you'll see in an upcoming vlog. They don't come out enough, all of the classic cars around here. Not enough car shows in Angeles. Manila has some really good car shows, but Angeles is pretty weak in the car show division. Kuka, hi. We, my partner, and I coming in 2 weeks from Oz. Is Pacific Breeze good for us, mates? Yes, a lot of people really like Pacific Breeze. Spacious rooms. Some of the rooms have jacuzzis, like 9 or 10 of them. If you like that kind of jacuzzi in your room deal. Some have balconies. You're close to everything there. Yep. Rates are pretty reasonable right there. Bert says, I remember you went to tour the sports cars and all. I think you're talking about Classic Speed, which is a highly protected and secure place that a local Filipina celebrity gal works or owns. Can't get into that one unless you are invited. In fact, you can't even get into that business district there. It's heavily protected. You have to have a collar on, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a tough one to go check out. Dansoy, does Macdo like Taco Bell or Del Taco? He loves burritos. Which one do you like? He's chewing right now. You like all Mexican food? You like Taco Bell? Yeah. He took a mouthful here. He's having difficulty chewing and talking.
Story of my life.
Yep. It's good. Larry Hicks, ABC. Hello, Larry. La Grande is also good. Yeah. You're talking places to take a girl to eat? La Grande Rooftop, very nice. ABC too.
Yes, sir.
Would be impressive. ABC. Yeah. They got a lot of restaurants and stuff in there. Rob from Alaska. Hello, chubs. Looking forward to meeting you when I arrive later after summer. Right on, Rob. Come say hi to everybody. Be a part of this. Jump on a couple breakfast crews. And then leave like Chris is doing here.
Come and go.
And Patrick and Marks and Chet's. Jim here. Jim, we've been talking. He's here about 6 months a year now, in and out. He's doing it right. look forward to it, Rob, from Alaska. Yeah, they got some nice rigs here, I tell you. And all the accessories on that thing. For like camping, you go to a river and you pull out all those awnings, and it probably has a sleeper on the roof.
Yeah, that's how they
Pretty
do it
impressive.
in Australia, New
Yeah.
Zealand.
Van life, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
really nice.
I was
Not as
impressed.
big to take
Yeah.
out, but once you open it,
Yeah.
it keeps expanding.
And then all the shit, they have like slide outs with the compartments, bring all their own food, water, cooking, hang out in those river basins for a day or two.
It's not like our big camper.
Yeah. Man. Big groups of those four-wheelers too do that shit. I was just watching a vlog, somebody around here went to the Pinatubo. There must have been 40 rigs that all pulled in, camped out down in there. It was really cool.
You'll have to come down. We'll have to meet up in Loretto one day soon.
Yes. Yeah. Go check out some of the
Clubs there.
hot zone. I want to go to the hot zone with the steak show.
Yeah, it's a big Loretto area.
Yeah. Take me to Zimbalis and show me some of that. Zimbalis.
It's where the old naval base was located.
Okay.
I mean, it was huge. It was a big base.
Yeah. I almost went there a week ago. There was a car show down there, but I researched it. It was kind of like a car show here where they're going to have 8 cars. So it's not worth me to pull me that far, even though it's only, an hour and a half or something to get to Zimbalis, I believe. Hello, how are you? Oh, all right. Nice to meet you.
What you on? Of course, everybody watches you on YouTube.
Yeah,
How you keep?
I'm good. Are you vacationing or you live here?
I've been coming here since '85.
Oh, okay.
My partner, she's visiting her home with Phillies.
Okay.
I'm staying at what is it, the
Wild Orchid?
no, it's the Tennis Park Tower.
Okay.
We've stayed quite a few hotels around here.
Okay. Just having a vacation?
Always. Well,
All right.
We've had one from Melbourne anyway. So we're always watching, seeing how you're doing.
Okay. Well, thanks for saying hello. See you. Not sure you wanted to be on video or not, but you caught a little bit of them. Especially the guy in the red hat. Is that a Marine Corps hat? Is that a Marine Corps hat? No. What were you, an Army? Army grunt? How old are you? He's wanting to know.
Old enough to know better.
Old enough, but he's going back to work. So
Just going back to work?
he's going back.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, like,
Yeah.
simple question.
We're
Why?
putting him in the hot seat now.
Why do you wanna
Why are we
stress
going back
yourself?
to work, Maxo?
Yeah.
Money? Big fat wad?
Is it always?
Yeah.
No, I mean,
I don't know.
yes
For
and
me,
no. I mean,
Is it
after a
worth
while,
it?
no.
You can't take it with you, so
Yeah, I
enjoy what you have.
when you're young, you always want to have fat accounts and make as much as you can. Push. The older you get, not as more as important, but now, no.
No.
I know.
It's like you can't buy time.
Right.
You cannot.
You can save all your money, but you can't buy more time. Yeah.
But you got to use that money to buy a place to live, though. Too, so.
Yeah. Is your stomach bubbling there? It looks like you're trying to fart. So watch out. Never trust a fart here, Max. You gonna make it? We're picking on Macdo this morning, you guys.
Yeah. When is he going back?
He leaves within this week.
I mean, the question is when is he coming back here?
Well, how long's your contract? 1 year, 2 year?
Right now to the end of May.
Until the end of May? Okay.
No, another company's supposed to take over. So we'll see.
Alright. Open-ended.
We hope you don't like it and come back.
Yeah, right. Right.
good, buddy.
Oh, I missed a few things here. Where are we? Bird life is too short.
It's not about quantity of life, it's about quality of life.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned now too. So.
Mad butter was good, service was quick, great food and dessert. Bert, $1 US, 62 PHP. Yes, isn't that amazing? Dan, so I personally like Del Taco better. Taco Bell is such a low value ripoff. Taco Bell, yeah. Taco Bell used to be the cheapest thing in town, but it's not anymore. Stay abroad, stay in paradise. Philippines. I met you one time in MGC pool time. Rob from Alaska, okay. Right on, I would not remember, Rob. We'll meet again though. Life is too short. It gets shorter, especially if you are in the Western world. Yeah, absolutely. You get caught in the ruts and craziness there. News, marketing,
Getting over 60 too.
yeah. I'm glad I'm here in my 50s rather than come when I'm supposed to at 65 retirement. I don't know how mobile I'll be and how motivated I'll be to.
And then I'm not only that, but I'll be 65 and make my college. Even if I live till 90, how many years of those are
Yeah. Right. See these people slow down more and more. 70s here. Some of these guys, like TR on the pool league, I can't believe the guy's like 75. He acts like he's, 50, running around doing his thing, which is awesome. Then you have these other 70-year-olds that party and drink and hang out on a bar stool too much, or their recliner with a remote, and they just look like shit.
What about the 70s in the States?
Yeah, 70s in the States. My dad sat in a recliner for 15 years. The only thing he did was get up and go eat 3 times a day, and then go back and sit and watch TV. Just living on a lake. Took out the boat twice a year, maybe. You just get lazy. Oh, man, it's not a good life. Yeah, quiet one. Focus on Asia. Vietnam has all the tourisms this year. There was insane amounts of white people in Hanoi. That doesn't sound fun. Bert, I highly recommend to visit Angeles City, Pampanga. Yes. Hector, any golf simulator bars in the Angeles area? There are numerous. I just can't think of a name of one, but TR went on a spurt and was playing a few of those around here. He says he'd be very nervous driving muscle cars in Manila to a car show. I know. And Angie Mead drives her Ferraris and Porsches and stuff all over Manila and does fine, but she's from here, so she knows what's going on. Well, she's got the money to fix anything or the shop to fix anything. She wrecks and knows the people. Kuka, thanks. We'll try to catch you. Love your content. Thank you, Kuka. Kuka. Koreans are good business owners. Dan Soy, where's Todd? Is he still around? Yes, Todd's on the chat right now, listening. We just talked last night. He's got something that we'll be putting together before too long that'll surprise everybody. Braces, braces, braces. There you go. 3 times. She should be showing up anytime now, Mike. Nicole. Monday, you gotta remember it's Monday, and she says she goes to school, but now that you said her name 3 times, she may just show up. Steph, there's another one. Hello, Chad, from Mark and Joan in Isabella. Hello, maiden Mark 12. Hello to you and Joanne and Isabella. We'll see who arrives first. Macdo is 50 plus. Yeah, Macdo's 50 plus.
In weight or age?
Yeah.
You're 50 plus.
You're 50 plus, right? Yeah.
I was in weight or age?
Yeah. Macdo is 67 or 68, Mike says.
Who said that?
Mike Foodie. I think he, I think he probably knows. Yeah, somewhere in there. Give or take 10 years. The reason I ask why his age, when I get to the Philippines in 6 years, I will look just like that guy. If you can do it,
You can be so
I can
lucky.
do it at 70. There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
You can be so lucky.
You can be so lucky. Yep. Patrick says he just messaged Braces. We'll see if she responds. Hope she is out of the hospital. That's right, Patrick had got some pictures and stuff from Nicole in the hospital. She sent him the bills and everything. And of course, we had to make sure it was legit, which it was.
I just wonder how much you actually have to pay up front to get into the hospital.
Yeah, I think she's got Phil Health and all too. I don't know. I think from the bills I saw, Phil Health actually picked up a lot of her tab, which is surprising.
Money before they get even.
Yeah, I've heard that too. You got to put some kind of money up front. I don't know though.
Somebody knows.
Yeah. What happened to her? Everyone's wondering. Not sure. She messaged me and sent some pictures. Didn't seem too serious, but I don't know exactly. Yes. Louis GB. He's going back to work to pay off the bar fine. You're going to pay off your bar fines. He's got tabs all over town.
He'll be back. I think he'll be back before before July.
Yeah. We'll have to start a board once Macdo disappears.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll start a board as to
let's
how
start
many
that.
months.
What's that betting site that they
Yeah,
have?
yeah. Kind of like my classmates did when I retired early and moved here. They're like, okay, he'll be back in 3 months, 5 months, a year.
Yeah, we'll start a little, what do you call those little sheet where they, remember you used to have the football,
Yes.
what do you call that? Sports, so we'll have to figure out.
Yes, yes. Keep it tucked. Loopy G. Haven't heard from the birds lately. Now that you said bird callers, we're going to have them come around too.
So man, we're starting a pool.
Yep, starting the pool.
Yes, that's not a pool. What day you'll be back?
This year protecting the old sack and nuts are getting on the bike. Didn't need any fall out there on camera. Yep. The Macdo pool.
Macdo pool.
Yeah.
I'm taking 4th of July.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be back by 4th of July.
He's gonna try to prove us wrong. I'll say by like the new year. That gives him like 5-6 months here, right?
Yeah, I'll probably be in another place in the Philippines.
Macdo is 47, and the result, after too much Anglo City's aged you.
It makes you feel younger. It might look older, but it makes you feel younger.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the good thing. McLovin, Philippine Adventure. Good morning, Chad. Good morning, McLovin. You still in town? I met McLovin the other day, or saw him again. Patrick Tar, I think her portion of the bill was about 12,000 pesos. 12,000 pesos! Oh man, I thought it was less than that. I thought Phil Health picked up like 9,000 of it, and I think the bill was like 12,000. I don't know. Wow, so around 200 US. And she had been in a couple of days. Can't imagine what that would cost here in the US. Yeah, absolutely. Wow. That's a scary thing. Yeah.
We do get paid in dollars, fortunately.
Yeah. Mark M, she harassed me a few times. All I said was, "Where's Steph?" She got pissed. Steph, don't see her in the mornings much anymore. There's a whole different flock of ladyboys that fly around.
Yeah. You know this song, right? Lola.
Lola, yeah. L-O-A, Lola. Yeah.
Drink champagne and drink cherry cola.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. L-O-A, L-A, Lola.
Too. Keats.
Yes, still here, staying at the Madison Crown. That's right, McLovin.
Hell no.
I think today is Professor's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. Professor's staying out at the Madison Crown here for 2-3 days. He's gonna call me up when he gets in his room so we can go tour that place again. Nice. Dan, so I finally saw the video of Pro Life. What he was doing on YouTube videos. All I can say is, wow, yeah, he was kind of razor's edge crazy there. Otis wonders what Mecto is going to have in his burritos when he gets to Kuwait, get to the Middle East.
Won't be any pork in it. Won't be any bacon in it. Some camels in there.
Send us some pictures or reports. Come on alive and let us know what you're eating. What time is it in Kuwait right now? Is it a whole different... I don't even know where we're at.
Kuwait,
6 hours behind here.
Hours behind?
6 hours.
6 hours, okay. So you'll be deep sleep when we're having our breakfast cruise.
Depends on what ship's not working.
Yeah, okay.
You'll be coupling with camels there.
Yeah. Is that the transportation? You got a camel? 1 hump, 2 hump?
I don't know. Find out when I get there.
Yeah, alright. Here's your camel.
You'll get the 2 hump.
You gotta upgrade to the 2 hump. Better mileage. More comfort. Jeez. Crazy. McLovin says, great hotel. The Madison Crown. So you're having it. How's the pool out there, McLovin? When I had toured it that day, the pool was kind of a green, algae-ish looking. And there was a customer there that was saying it's slippery. So they don't scrub it. You know, you gotta kind of have a skimmer that cruises the walls and the floor, or you gotta sweep it or do some maintenance. And he said it was getting slippery. So maybe I don't know if you've swam out there, McLovin, but hopefully they've got that issue taken care of.
I don't know why they wouldn't do saltwater pools here.
Yeah. A little easier, yeah. Goat burritos. Goat burritos. Ups burritos. You should order up some camel toe burritos. Woo! That's a good one, Mike. That's a good one. Can I get the camel toe special?
Camel burritos. How do you eat that?
You gotta peel it back. Oh no!
Down, working your way up.
Yeah. Gotta menu a different camel toe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of sauce do you want on
Yeah.
there?
Yeah. Get a real meaty one.
Or do you want the you want one that's still kind of a little bloody? Or
How do you want your camel toe? Rare?
Yeah.
Oh no! Woo wee! Pool is under maintenance. Oh, McLovin. I wonder if they screwed the filters up or what's going on out there. It's a cool pool. Grace has messaged me. She is out of the hospital. That's good. Maybe you will see her Friday. Yeah. We'll get her story and then we'll see if anybody wants to donate or anything. But yes. Focus on Asia. Under maintenance is code for we didn't get the funds for chemicals for the pool. Yeah. It's such a big place. I don't see cars there other than big parties. They do a lot of parties there at the Madison Crown. You know, 80th birthday parties, graduations, christenings, I don't know, all that stuff. But they can't make it on just parties alone, that big of a hotel. not up burritos. Send them UPS to his new place so he don't miss out. There you go, Dan. So yes, UPS. Get her down, Macdo. You good? Yeah. All right. Still chomping over here.
Ship the camel toe.
Yeah, camel toe burrito. That's a good shirt. Camel toe burrito.
Gray hair camel toe burrito.
That's gonna be on my menu.
Yeah.
Open up a restaurant.
Damn. God.
Teabag special, camel toe burrito.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Roast beef sandwiches. So yeah.
Mike says he likes the pink camel toe special. Yes?
Yeah,
Pink
the rare.
yeah. Oh my God. Cool's and easy to take care of if you don't know what you're doing. Cool, easy to take care of if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah. Again, some of those places I wonder how much they know about things when they open up. I don't think Madison Crown is the only hotel that they own though. I think it's a big, look at that hat, umbrella hat. I think there's a chain of hotels under that Madison Crown umbrella too. Regular guy's missing the Philippines. He's bored in Canada. Yeah, I saw something about that. He's got another few weeks. And I don't remember where he's going, but yeah. All right, where are we at? 91 minutes. 107 people. 68 thumbs up. Pretty good yet. So glad the sound and everything's working. I'm sitting mid-shift where you can see the TVs if we wanted to this time. There were some people when I got here down the rail. A few lady boys hitting on some poor new guy here. That's the bar that you can't really sit at, but you can order drinks. TV is biggest screen in the area. I don't know who's playing or what's going on right now.
Yeah, Rockets and Lakers.
Rocket and the Lake. Okay. Lakers are up 3-0. They could win the series right now if they win this one.
Houston's gonna go even though they're winning right now.
Yeah. I think the Timberwolves will win this series, and then next series they may have an issue. Like they do. 2 years ago we beat Denver, and we got smoked by Mavericks. Last year we beat the Lakers, we beat some other team, and then we got handed our ass by Oklahoma. Yeah.
How about this over there?
Yeah, they bring you a cup of coffee. I like cream in my coffee.
Yep.
Focused on nature. If anyone needs to go back to work, it's the regular guy. I mean, the real job, not stick figure storytelling, YouTube shit he does. Dan Soy, sorry, who's the guy next to you?
In English, you get what you pay for.
Subscriber's name. This gentleman, this is
They don't
Chris.
give you any high
Chris.
because it's not bottled.
Charlie and him have been hanging out. He leaves this
In
week.
America, you can get whatever you want. Drinks wise, you can go and fill it. There you get it. But I like the ice.
What's in them tubs of shit right there?
Isn't that Tahoe?
Is it the kind of the scoopy and then
Yeah,
he gives you
that's
some
soy
dark juice
sauce.
on there?
Yeah,
Okay.
soy sauce. Soy tofu.
Okay. Although I usually stay away from those.
My wife and kids love it.
Really?
I've
Okay.
not tried it.
I haven't. I think I tried once. It wasn't me. Ice cream now is okay.
What about blue?
No, blue. Not yet.
I can't do that either.
No. Have you ever tried it, Jim? No. Have you tried it?
I've not tried it.
Okay.
It scares me.
Macdo, are you a Balut fan?
You tried it?
No.
No.
See, I got gag reflex.
Texture. Texture for me is a big thing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough alcohol and blue tea to get me to eat blue.
Yeah, I would have to be drinking to probably
A lot.
drink a lot. Yeah.
Unconscious.
Yeah.
Unconscious.
Yeah.
Force it down.
I did the pickled gizzards and all that shit back in the day. They had the jars of shit at the bars.
Yep.
And that was drinking involved.
Then there's also the wise functions and stuff like that.
Yeah. I
hear it's sweet. It's supposed to be it's good once you get past the feathers and the wings.
Right.
So
Sometimes
it's
they
supposed
love
to be
it.
good. So, I mean,
I know people who could eat like 3 or 4 or 5 of them at a time.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Crack it open,
They love
slurp
it.
it down, they slurp it
Yeah.
down. So,
A little bit of salt in there, suck the juice, open it up, eat the
Do
beef and
another
the
one, and
chunks.
then like 3 or 4 of them. Like,
Yeah. Nope. Yeah. Tofu with sweet stuff. It's good. Otis, thank you. Lee, good morning, Lee. Did you pick a home base for pool? Yes, Lee. We went to Kona. We pulled the trigger. We had to get there last night because there's 2 teams at Kona now, and the other team was away. So we had to jump in and make that our home base starting last night. It came down to about the last minute. Telling the other teams what we were going to do. They posted it, so it worked out rather well. Now Fridays, we don't know though. Fridays we're kind of leaning towards black satin, but they don't open till 3, so we got to get the owner to approve a 1 o'clock open. Bring in a ball racker, a bartender, and whoever else they would need. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Telling these bar owners what to do for us doesn't really cut it sometimes.
it is an elite place. I love it. I thought this was
Did you play, Lee? Did you get out with Black Satin and play last night? That Tahoe is good stuff. Okay, Mike. I'm gonna take your word for it. Tim Desiak, the walking street sign will be fixed in July. But they didn't say what year. Yeah, I'm still saying 4th of July, but you could be right. It could be 2030 before that changes back to Walking Street there. Ugly Tourist. Hello, Ugly Tourist. Chubs, thanks for chatting with me on Friday. You gave me a lot of advice and you didn't even know it. Thank you. Yes. I was thinking you might pop in today or whatever. Come on down whenever you want. Say hello. Fridays, Mondays, the lives are working out good here again. Sound and audio and whatever else. Sound and video, so I'm happy for that. Didn't know I gave you advice, but
It's a hanger for
if we're talking about other people talking about things and whatever, just ignore that shit and do your own thing. Don't even need to talk about it. Just let them go off. Even bad comments will get people to check you out. And then you're just selling yourself here. Just be yourself. And it's all good. There's always going to be haters. And if that's not what you're talking about, then I'm sorry.
We were up in the mountains where the base that I was at, and I mean, the snow was probably up to the
Does Dr. A have safes in all his apartments? Yes, in most, if not all. I think every room does, and if he doesn't, then you can work that out with him, that he better get it in there before you sign on with him. But yes, if you need a bigger one or something, he will accommodate. Very, very negotiable. In fact, Todd's that way too. Very negotiable, you guys.
They were gonna. My only expense would have been.
Focus on Asia Denso, you will be able to see the new Walking Street sign when you step off the new train. Yeah, 2030. 2030. Has Brian gone back to the island? Russ Thomas, yes. I think he left on Thursday. Yesterday? No. Monday now? Last Thursday, yeah. Philippines.
Every day is a Saturday.
Screw your calendar all up, man. I went to the parade grounds on Saturday night and walked around there a few times. Man, it gets busy out there.
It does.
And those restaurants are so cool looking, you know, along that one side there.
Yeah. I mean, there's just a lot of people there
Yeah.
having a great time. And it's something that you don't see anywhere else.
They're out there filming and doing like TikTok or something, or families are involved in this stuff. It's really cool to see, kind of. You know, they're doing their deal.
A lot of families get
Picnic.
together. Yeah.
There's people that sell shit out there. Really, I like Clark a lot. Clark is pretty damn cool, and it's not that far away. 10-minute ride.
Yeah.
You're there.
And it's grown so big.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how big it is.
With the restaurants, the hotels, and everything they're putting in out there.
It's like night and day between here and there.
Isn't it?
It really is.
It's a nice break.
Yeah.
Something somewhere they're talking about doing another runway out there.
Another runway? Wow.
But they already got 2 runways.
Yeah.
But the dumbass put a building, great big hangar on the end of the one.
Yeah.
Following the short runway out there. I said, whose idea was that?
They're going to build some new 30,000 seat stadium, I think it is. 20 or 30,000 seat
Have you
stadium.
been to the water park there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Aquaplanet.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yep.
Not that much Bangor.
No, it's still going. It's still going.
Pretty much Bangor for a
There's a
while.
zoo in
It's
there.
good. Yep.
Well,
Go to the zoo in the really hot afternoon. Don't go in at like 1 or 2 in the afternoon and go to the zoo.
it just amazes you how
Yeah.
big the Americans, like the chunk of land
Yes,
that they
yes, and developed all that.
Yeah.
They left it for all them to. They're still trying to figure out what to do with all that out there. Yeah, CDC. Wear protection. Lee, yes, at the Moons Bar. Lost but had fun. Good, Lee. Good to hear that you're playing. Did you have the little girls with you, Lee, on Black Satin Team? Friday when we went there, they were on stage. The one was amazing. Amazing. So I think she's on your team. I'm jealous. John Allen, gotta go. Be safe, everyone. See you, John. Mayor Raymond showed up. Chad, you sound great. Brand new hat from Uncle Adrian. Our first class already packed. And I did give Adrian a shout out earlier for his birthday that was just a day or 2 ago. So if you're out there or Raymond, relay the message. Happy birthday to Adrian Smith. I hope you're having a good time back in the States, Raymond. You don't have much longer to go and you'll be back this way. So hopefully no baby until you get back. Glad to hear you got some new hats packed away. I got my Timberwolves one today. Because we're kicking some ass. Luke Lap Skywalk. Oh, Luke Lap Skywalk. We're always in the same spots. Why always in the same spot? Because it's a good spot. Wi-Fi's weak at a lot of different places around here. This just works out good. This is where we've been for almost a year. So why change something that works out? It didn't work for a week and a half there or so, but we're back to normal. And so good advice, don't watch the news and stress out on the small stuff. Enjoy it today, the first day of the rest of your life. Absolutely. I dropped watching the news a year before I came this way. I still don't like watching the news, even though I will check out the war updates and that kind of shit. But yeah, news is toxic. It's all negative. Makes you crazy.
The news in the States get read to you here.
Oh yeah. Force fed
your
to you.
leisure.
Yes.
When you want to
Yes.
see that.
And who cares? I mean, why do you need to constantly hear every single day that things really haven't changed?
Right. And then just the people around you are constantly talking about
Yeah,
the
it
news
gives everybody
as well.
stirring the
It's
shit.
everywhere.
Pick a
Yeah.
side, left, right, blue,
Right.
red.
Right. Here,
You know?
pick
Yeah.
this side, that side, this side.
They make you just go head to head with everything
I
there.
miss life back in the day when you and I could disagree on politics and hang out, still hang out.
Right.
Now you
Oh
can't
my
do
God.
that. Families are divided now. I mean, it's
Friends on Facebook, constantly badgering each other.
Nowadays, I don't even want to flip anybody off when
Yeah.
I'm driving.
Yeah. Road
Before,
rage.
you know,
and
you
shit.
do
Yeah.
this and like, okay, just keep going.
Yes. Now you don't know if you're going to get shot, run over, forced off the road.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
God.
Mark M, do they allow motorbikes on Clark? Yes, absolutely. I don't know why I head to the airport there. I don't know when I head to the airport there. You have to take a car. Yeah. A grab from here to the airport's like 200 and some pesos only. It's very cheap. Air conditioned.
I took it yesterday. It was about 400
Oh, it's 400?
from there to Valentina.
Okay, all right. So I was wrong in my amount, but still, that's nothing. You know, $8. Yeah.
That's good price. And plus, you're not dealing with the people that are there.
Yes.
Grab is definitely the way to go.
Yeah. So So if you're coming this way, I'd advise downloading the Grab app on your phone. Transportation, absolute food.
Definitely, anybody coming here, you gotta have to have WhatsApp.
You gotta have WhatsApp, yes. What, for the girls? Yes, true.
Yeah, because they all girls have WhatsApp.
Oh yeah.
They all do.
They got like 7 Facebook accounts. And then a few WhatsApps. But yeah, WhatsApp's huge. Jeffrey Miller. New transit. New red street sign, but can't afford. Put trash receptacles. Sad. Yep. It's just things that we don't need to really worry about here, but it is an issue. I just overlook it all. There goes Mac though. He's running. Yeah, the burrito dump. The camel toed it, just went right through him. Woo-wee. Focus. Timberwolves, what's going on with your Celtics, JR? How's your Celtics doing? I don't even recognize any of the names on that team any longer. We got some issues, though, with some injuries. I think DiVincenzo's out now for the season or for the rest of the playoffs. Anthony Edwards hyperextended something. I don't know how he's going to do. We may be done. Rob's Trucking. In the year that you have been on the rail, how many accidents have you been there due to no stop sign? I don't know of any accidents right here that we've been witness to. I'm sure they happen, but it's an orchestrated, chaotic something. It works. I mean, it works. Surprisingly.
Bring your patience with you.
Patience. You gotta have patience.
Bring
Yes.
your patience.
Don't get all fiery if somebody cuts you off. Let them in. They'll let you in. It all works. It all works. I'm amazed without the stop signs and stoplights and all. Mark M, you can take a motorcycle to the airport, but not trikes. Yes. I think you can get a Maxim that'll run you over there, but
Yep.
depends on what your suitcases are.
In Manila you can't, but here you can.
Yeah.
Manila you can't take a
You can't take a bike or a trike?
to the airport.
Okay. Ah, okay. Mark M, no issues with a car to Clark. I was wondering because when I'm there, I'll rent a motorbike and ride around. That will include Clark. Maybe later I'll purchase a motorbike. Yeah, absolutely. I like on the weekends taking a day or a few hours and go get lost on Clark. Get off the bike, walk around some of that shit. Surprisingly, nobody's kicked me out of certain areas. I'll just go meander. A lot to see out there. Celtics are up 3-1. Oh. Tatum and Brown. Yeah, I recognize Tatum and Brown, but the other ones. Ace Bachelor Tom, tax question. Are you still a Minnesota resident? Yes. Do you still pay state taxes? Yes. I think before I move to the Philippines, I will go to South Dakota to establish residency which will only take a day. Yes. Still do my taxes out of Minnesota. Still have an address or two there that I can use. My sister's getting a divorce. I don't know if she's on. Maybe she doesn't. Well, it doesn't matter. So before we left, they have that family property on a golf course, and I'm on the deed. My mother signed it over to my sister and myself. I gave it to my sister and said, keep it in the family, and I think she was going to put her husband's name on it, and they never did put their husband's name on it. Now they're getting divorced, so it works out good. I'm still on the deed for something there. Not that it's worth a lot of money, but it's a nice place to go to, and if I go back in the summers, play golf for free. My golf cart, or our golf carts are out there, so. All right, I think we're all getting antsy. It's about time to wrap this up. 91, 75 thumbs ups. Thank you guys for showing up. So, You're not going to be here on Friday.
I will be here on Friday.
Oh, he'll be
My
here
last one
more
on
day.
Friday, so one more time.
And then you leave Saturday?
Sunday morning out of Manila.
Alright, this is Chris, you guys.
Fly out of Manila.
Yeah. Manila, Taipei to Phoenix.
We taking what airline?
China. China.
China.
They also have Starlux. We decided to fly out of Phoenix. Well, we're in Arizona too, but Phoenix, you don't have to go.
They just started
They
that.
just started that, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about
so
that.
we're excited about this.
Yeah. China Air flying out of Phoenix. Yeah. And cheap.
Yes,
I mean, very
relative.
reasonable.
I mean, for all four of us, it was like $3,700, so it's not bad. So.
First time flying or with them?
No, we've flown to China before. So.
It's got room, or are you like?
It was okay. It was okay. It was okay. My wife likes to sit near the bathrooms.
Okay.
So, but we're the ones right beside the bathroom, so we got no one behind us. So
Okay.
it was okay.
Yeah, my son told me they just opened that route from Phoenix.
So you don't have to go through Seattle or LA, which is kind of nice. It's directly there. So you
How
know
long
what
was
I'm
that
saying?
flight from Phoenix to Manila?
From Phoenix to Taipei, it was 14 hours, I think, or something like that, and then another 4 hours to here. So, but it wasn't too bad.
That's not bad.
So we'll leave on Sunday, get there on Sunday. But it was so much cheaper to get a rental car from Sierra Vista all the way up to. It was $800 to park in the airport for a month. To get a rental car, one way was less than $200. One way back, less than $200.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing.
There you go. Smart.
Even in the long-term parking?
Yes.
Wow. Airports. They get you.
It was ridiculous.
People survive out there.
Yeah.
It's just parking in the damn car.
Got to make 6 figures to live in some of these places.
Yeah, but most people don't fly, or going for a month or something.
Right. I mean, I fly out of Sky Harbor. I'll be
Yeah.
flying into Sky Harbor next month.
Okay.
To pick up my car in Phoenix.
Right.
My daughter does.
There you go. You guys are saying a few things. Patrick Tyre is going to establish residency in Texas before coming this way.
Yep.
Mark's researched his domicile. South Dakota does seem good. Florida also might be okay. Right on. All right. Mike, thanks for showing up. Everybody, thanks for showing up. Manila sucks. Yes, absolutely, Junior. I'm with you on that, JR. Have a great day, everyone. Robert McMahon. Yes, we out. All right. We'll see you on Friday. Got a couple videos I got to go slam out for you guys. Thanks, Jim, for showing up. You going to be around yet on Friday?
I'll be back in the middle of the month.
All right.
Or sooner.
We'll see you Friday.
Yes, sir.
Macdo says goodbye. We could go find Macdo right now if you want, but I don't think we want to go.
We don't want to see that.
I don't think we want to see that. So.
It's been in there for a while.
Yeah. He doesn't like the spray. I couldn't shit in a place like this right now. I'd have to go home. I don't know, man.
I gotta go home.
So, on that, we're going to end, everybody. We'll see you on Friday. Thanks for showing up.